friend, you are welcome to Clonigall Castle for a magical journey to enjoy the Eleusinian mystery of the two goddesses, the goddess Demeter of the golden corn and her lovely daughter Persephone. What I would like you to do now is to relax completely, and when you've heard these words, switch off your tape for a bit and get some water, a glass of water, which you will drink after this session to bring you back very clearly to everyday life. You don't go rushing off into traffic for half an hour. When you've done that, please anoint your brow from a bowl of water in a circle on your forehead to awaken your third eye. Please do this. Good, you've done that. Now, please make yourself as comfortable as possible. You're not going to lose consciousness, but you'll have dual consciousness. You'll be half on this earth and half in that magical world where life creates itself anew in the inner plane. Your body now feels very light, and you begin to rise softly in your astral body. You ascend above your own land from your own place and time and come into my place and my time. For I am Olivia Robertson of the Fellowship of Isis in Clonigall Castle. So you come to this castle from the sky. You look down on it, and you can't see it because they're nothing but trees. And the trees are enclosed by two shining rivers. The river of healing, Slanty, the Slaney, and the river of the oak, the Derry. And these two meet. And the magical matriarchal castle is situated where two streams meet of the Maha, the crow's foot of the goddess Morrigan. And this valley is protected by 7 hills. And in the southwest, please look, you'll see our mountain, pale blue, pre-diluvian, before the goddess Sisera came to Ireland after the flood. Mount Leinster, flanked by 2 violet foothills. It is drawing on to evening, and we are going now to sink into the castle, which we at last see. It is a grey square building with battlements, and within it is the holy well of the goddess Brigid, daughter of Dana. As Persephone was to Demeter, so is Brigid to Dana, her mother. We sink now through the castle, and we reach an underground temple of Isis, which we did not know was there. We go down long, long steps, and there are stained glass windows looking out. The castle is half buried, half out. And we see a group of people standing round the holy well. We see a very tall man, and this is the Reverend Timothy Hartigan, priest of the goddess. And he is facing 2 robed women. One is in a black robe. This is the priestess of Persephone, the Reverend Joan Hartigan, his wife. The other is the priestess Hierophant of the well. We approach and we look into the well. There are other people here. There is Desmond Fay, son of the famous W.G. Fay of the Abbey Theatre, loves all things Irish and works in copper. And we see many other members of the priesthood and members of the Fellowship of Isis. Suddenly, there is a silence, which always happens before the oracle is invoked. The priest invokes the goddess Persephone. And also, first, he invokes her divine mother, the goddess Demeter.
Queenly Demeter, lady of the golden sword and glorious fruits, bringer of seasons and giver of good gifts, bestow on us from your basket of corn the seeds of wisdom.
At first we think we will not be vouchsafed an oracle this time, but suddenly, beneath the white veil, we hear the voice of the priestess, acting as a channel for her mother, the divine goddess Demeter. A grain of wheat is reaped in silence. The teacher gives knowledge. The student, through meditation, receives that which is given, and by understanding transmutes knowledge into wisdom. This is the perennial teaching of Alexis. That which was true is forever the truth, but knowledge manifests in different ways in the course of cycles. Look into the past and you will know the future. For the future lies buried in the past, and the past, through action in the present, brings about the future. The priestess now is silent, and the priest invokes the divine goddess Persephone.
Come to us, Persephone, maiden of spring, Olympian goddess, queen of the souls in Hades. Bestow on us the blessings of the deities above. Be with us when we face the mysteries of the depths.
Hearken to my words with your inner ear, and see with the eye of vision. The seed falls from the plant into the depths, there to draw within itself the elements of growth. When spring comes, the plant grows through the earth into the bright air. The great trees and the small wild flowers alike give their gifts of colour and scent and good food. The birds make their nests in branches, and the bees and butterflies are enchanted by the many-coloured flowers. But when the autumn comes, when then of the plants and what comes of the plants and flowers? Their seeds fall into the dark earth as I did, and they are reborn on earth as I was. But their true selves enjoy eternal beauty with Demeter and all deities, as I do, now and forevermore.
All stand for a few moments rapt with wonder. They give thanks to the goddesses and to the priestesses who acted as channels as we slightly withdraw now. Each member of the company is anointed with water from the holy well by a beautiful priestess. Now the company forms a procession to music. They slowly move away from the well, past an L-shaped colonnade of 9 pillars, as was done in the holy hidden temple of Eleusis. The company are wearing various shades of green, blue-green, green of nature, yellowy green, and deep orange. There is a high altar, and this is between 2 pillars. There is a wooden statue of the holy goddess, and before her is wheat. There's also a basket of ears of corn and grain, and a bowl of brewed mince and oatmeal or barley, the historic gift of Eleusis, the Eleusinian mistress. There are flowers, wild flowers, scattered before the altar. Now a neophyte is led forth, one who would attain the knowledge of the inner mysteries of the 2 goddesses. He is in white, and his face is partly concealed by a white hood.
Revered priest and priestess, hear the plea of Demeter. When I was an infant, the mother earth, Gaia, refused me the initiation of Olympian Demeter. She did this through the person of my mother, Queen Metonera. Now that I am of age, I ask that I be granted the initiation of both goddesses of heaven and earth.
The soul awakens when the chrysalis breaks. None may know that hour. Yet witness the mystery of the mother and daughter, that your mind may understand and your soul be nourished.
Let us, with the eye of vision, find ourselves upon the plain of Enna in Sicily. Behold the mighty mountain Etna, with tree-clad slopes, before the Earth Mother shook it asunder with her inner flames.
Now as the priest speaks, a lovely girl, Persephone, appears in white, garlanded with flowers, accompanied by other young maidens, all garlanded. They perform a beautiful dance. For a moment, watch this dance.
The Cori, Persephone, picks flowers and plays with the daughters of Oceanus. They are Lucifer, Phano, Electra, and Ianthe, circle in a maze with Rhodea and Melita of the fragrant islands. Lache, Callirrhoe, and Melibosis pick flowers with Tyche, Ochiroe, and fair Chryseis. Yanera, Acaste, and Admete clasp hands with blushing Rhodope of the lost sandwood. Pluto, Calypso, and Styx dance with Galaxora, while Pallas, who rouses battles, tries the arrows of Artemis.
Ah, but all unknowingly the lovely girl leaves the safety of the Holy Mother of the altar and strays beyond the two pillars of the chancel. As she dances, following a trail of beautiful flowers, she begins to move around the tree column, retracing the steps to the well.
Fair is this lovely meadow on the green slope of the beautiful mountain. Soft crocuses mingle with irises and hyacinths, with rose blooms and lilies marvellous to see, and the narcissus which the wide earth causes to grow yellow as a crocus. But what is this radiant flower? A thing of awe for death was gods or mortal men to see. From its root grows 100 blooms, and it smells most sweetly, so that all wide heaven above and the whole earth and the sea salt swell laughter for joy.
And the girl reaches out with both hands to take the lovely toy.
Oh, horror! What do we see? There is a place we have not seen before, a dark yawning chasm, a cave, a dungeon in darkness. And suddenly a tall figure, totally robed in black, arms folded, gazes upon Persephone.
The wide path earth yawned there in the plain, and the god Hades, host of many, with his immortal horses, sprang out upon her. He caught her up in his golden car and bore her away to his dark realm of Hades that borders on the dread fires of the Mother.
And the tall, dark king, Hades, bursts forth suddenly into motion. She does not see him, for she has her back to him, pulling at the flower. And as she gazes into its red petals, she sees the black centre with its stamen, the poppy, open into the abyss. She finds herself falling. She is in the chariot of Hades, drawn by horses black as night, and the dark king has her in his arms. He draws her into the blackness of the cave, and we see neither of them, but only the ruddy glow of an inner fire.
Behold, Persephone has been rapt away by the deep plan of her father, Olympian Zeus, the son of Cronus. She is hidden by Hades in the underworld. The goddess of the golden corn, witch-crowned Demeter, knows nothing of the deed, and with deep grief searches for her maiden daughter.
Friend, I now would like you to search for Persephone yourself, as doth her sorrowing mother, rich-crowned Demeter. Wander now around the earth, anywhere you like, looking for this lost girl. To know that this lost child, whether girl or boy, is your angelic self, caught in the maze of mortality, death, of the mortals on planet Earth. Seek them remember your lost childhood. For the initiate passed his childhood within himself, so is ever young. Look back into a happy scene of your own childhood, where your lost self is hidden. Where are your friends of yesteryear? People you have loved and neglected or forgotten. Maybe Persephone will be there. Seek them. You can hear their laughter in the distance, the games you once played. Remember and find. Alas, there are those who have crossed the Styx and entered into that world you doubt, the realm of Hades. Remember those who have entered there and forget them not. Flee not from them with terror. Bar not the door, close not the window against those whom you once loved and now called dead. Seek Persephone in the realm of Hades. Many lives you have spent. Will you not find yourself here in antique costume, with friends you have forgotten of the deep in Hellas, rooted in dread? one you have forgotten. She who acted as your mother. You once turned to her, but you have turned away. You might live your lives, many lives. She seeks for you. Seek you. Return with me now to the temple of Isis, bringing with you that which you have learned in your search. You see the silent group of priestesses and priests, friends in deep meditation. Be seated with me and look back on your unsolved search for Persephone, Demeter, and yourself. Friends, we are now seated in the temple of Isis, of the Eleusinian mysteries. We seek for the goddess Persephone, the maiden who's been captured by the dark god Hades. She has disappeared into a mysterious dungeon, a cave right in the heart of the earth, which is flaming with mystic fire and darkness. She is lost. We've all been looking for her, because is she not our own lost childhood, the neophyte Demeter, the lost youth? For without youth we have no joy and no immortality. Now the priest speaks.
Behold, Persephone has been rapt away by the deep plan of her father, Olympian Zeus, the son of Cronos. She is hidden by Hades in the underworld. The goddess of the golden corn, rich-crowned Demeter, knows nothing of the deed, and with deep grief searches for her maiden daughter.
Now the goddess Demeter steps forth from the high altar. She is a tall and stately woman with long golden hair reaching nearly to her knees. She wears a turquoise blue robe, all embroidered with gold. She has a face that is usually beautiful, but now distorted with grief. She throws aside her deep blue robe and stands in her white robe and throws over her head a black veil of mourning. She rushes forth from heaven between the two pillars that mark Olympus from the other realms. She utters these words: "For 9 days have I searched for Persephone, and all in vain. My daughter is lost to me, lost to heaven. None of the deities here can see her. Where has she vanished? I will seek for her in the sphere of the sun, Now the goddess approaches a tall man wearing a golden rayed crown and golden robes. She addresses him thus as he stands before the solar altar. Bright-rayed Helios, hast thou seen my daughter, true-mantled Persephone, among thy golden-fleeced flocks in the blue sky?
Noble Demeter, not in my sphere is the court to be found. With my golden eye I saw thy daughter carried away by the dark Hades, lord of many, brother of the Olympian Zeus.
Oh horror! Oh anguish that my daughter should be taken by Hades! So should she die. We of Olympus are immortal. She will be subject to disease, to grief, to cruelty, to sin, and its consequences, death. She is lost to bright day and to my flowery realm of heaven, Olympus. I will seek the aid of bright-craft Hecate in the sphere of the moon. Here, Demeter searches around and moves to a beautiful chapel of the moon. Here are crystal spheres. Here shines the moon. Before her altar standeth Hecate with a beautiful diamond crown. She is robed in white. Demeter approaches her. Hecate of the crossways, hast thou seen where the host of the shades, Hades, have carried my beloved daughter, flowery Persephone, while she innocently picked flowers with her friends?
Sad tidings have I for thee, golden-crowned Demeter. From my sphere of the temple moon have I seen the core carried downwards, where I know not.
Oh, shining white-robed goddess, give me a burning brand from thy light, and I shall seek my daughter in the gloomy underworld. Here Demeter totally pulls her veil over her face and her robes. Hecate steps forward and presents her with a brand burning with a flame. Demeter takes this from her. She leaves the holy shrine of the moon and travels through the stars. She descends through the earth and approaches the black cave of the realm of Hades. The way of the bright goddess is barred. Who dares bar the way of the goddess Demeter? No less than the ill-mannered and rough Charon.
Who seeks admittance to the underworld?
I am the mourning Demeter. Let me cross the black river of death, the Styx. May the hound of Hades, Cerberus, let me by.
Cross the Styx by virtue of thy bitter tears. Pass Cerberus through thy deep grief.
Every tear shed by Demeter adds to the Styx, and her bitter grief gives her entry into the underworld. Demeter passes Charon and enters through Hades into the black depths of the temple of Hades. she finds herself in a most strange place. Here are the shades of the unrestful dead who seek lost memory. Here are those who seek for wisdom in the depths, burning bright heaven. Demeter seeks deep grief filling her. She approaches a black altar. Hades confronts her, arms crossed, crowned king.
Welcome to my dark realm, O my sister Demeter. What wouldst the goddess of fruit trees and corn in this place that borders the fires of the earth mother?
I come to my daughter, the Kore. Brother to Zeus, release her.
So shall I, if she will come with thee.
Will she not return to her mother? Of course, cried Demeter, but Persephone now appears from behind the altar. Her head and her face are veiled with black, and over this she wears an adder as a crown. She is strangely altered, so pale, so relentless, her mouth set firmly. Demeter addresses her. My daughter, leave this gloomy place and its black-browed king. Return with thy loving mother to the plain of Enna and to the daughters of Oceanus.
Here am I crowned queen. I rule this realm with its buried treasures of knowledge and its many-hued jewels of power. Here I will remain.
Hades looks triumphant. Demeter covers her face with her hand. She weeps. Persephone, give ear to my lament. Since thou didst fall through a crack in the yawning earth, dark desolation covers the plain of Enna. The fires of the mother pour forth from the mountains, and the bitter smoke of the underworld covers the air, and it spreads to the wide-pathed earth. All the earth is desolate, without youth and joy, laughter and sweetness of flowers. Silent is the spring. Without thy presence, birds fall in flight, grasses wither, and the white grain cannot grow. Bitter are the wells and the streams, and flowers no longer bloom. Ships plough their way through poisoned fishes. Cows and bulls and sheep starve along with humankind. No creature will live without thee. None may live without a soul. Friend, the company sink into a meditation as Persephone ponders as to what she will do. She has before her the riches of knowledge of the death guarded by Hades, and with the wisdom she garners there, she may well bring the earth to unimagined greatness. On the other hand, she loves the earth and all thereon now, would accept it as it is now, a place of rejoicing and sweetness, and abandon all dreams of future greatness for the earth. In silence now, meditate. What would you wish? Some ideal world created from the inner depths of wisdom, or the simple pleasures of laughing children, animals, and birds. Have you made up your mind? Persephone has, apparently.
I will abandon my crown. I will return to the desolate plains.
Have pity, Persephone, my queen. The sorrowing shades here may not live without thee. What are all the buried riches of knowledge and the shining jewels of power without a soul? Stay with us, O daughter of Elysium.
I shall stay with the shades and bring them joy.
This is an important moment, for Hades suddenly produces a pomegranate. He offers it to Persephone.
In token of your staying, eat thou of these seeds. In the depths is the seed of wisdom grown.
Bravely, knowing the consequences, Persephone eats a seed from the pomegranate. Demeter utters a cry of anger. Alas! Persephone has eaten the fateful seed. Now is her soul lost to Olympus. I will invoke the Olympian gods for aid. Demeter strikes 3 times with her brand upon the ground. Then she raises up both her hands, reaches her own towering height, and from her shines her mighty golden aura. She makes the sign of the winged disc. I invoke aid from the Olympian gods. The cry of the mother of all is answered. Unexpectedly, a god appears from the high altar, makes his way through the two columns. He moves lightly towards the darkness of Hades. He is of beautiful appearance, with longish hair, and wears wings upon his brow, a blue cloak, golden robes, and he holds aloft the caduceus of Hermes, a rod crowned with a winged disc, entwined with two serpents. The god declares the will of the Olympian gods and goddesses. Hear ye the wise counsel of Olympian Zeus and queenly Hera. Through balance is harmony maintained. Let Persephone spend 1/3 of the circling year with Hades in the underworld. There she will rule in the name of the Mother. For 1/3 let her dwell at Psyche upon the green earth. For 1/3 may she dwell in the Olympian heaven, a celestial butterfly from her chrysalis awakened. To the darkness within, in the inner self, then let one part of us be as a child dwelling in paradise, enjoying the flowers and beauty of the green earth. But for another 1/3 of the year, let us ascend into Olympus, where dwells the goddesses and gods, and from there create new and mighty realms, so that a celestial butterfly may from a chrysalis awaken. Demeter throws off her veil. Hades speaks gently to his queen.
Go now, Persephone, to thy dark-robed mother. Go and feel kindly in thy heart towards me, for I shall be no unfitting husband for you among the deathless gods, who am Aidoneus, own brother to Zeus and to Poseidon. And when thou returnest here, thou shalt rule all that dwell in the depths, and have the greatest rights among the deathless gods.
Persephone, with a gentle smile, removes the adder upon her brow and unveils her face. O wonder of unity of mother and daughter, Demeter rushes towards her, and they embrace.
And Demeter rushes forth, as does a Maenad, down some thick-wooded mountain, and Persephone ran to her, and falling upon her neck, embraced her. And when mother and daughter returned to the plains, spring came to all the wide earth. Enna, Larus, and Nysa, rich, fertile cornlands once. lay idle and utterly leafless. But as springtime waxed, they were soon weaving with long ears of corn, and their rich furrows were loaded with grain. And rich-crowned Demeter called forth the song of the birds, and the animals and humankind were restored to health, and fruit sprang up from the waste lands. Poisons departed from the wells and the seas, and lo, the acrid smoke came not to the blue sky, nor choked the golden-fleeced flocks of Helium.
Now a joyful procession is formed, led by Demeter and Persephone with their arms entwined. The candidate follows them. They reach the high altar. The priest and priestess lead the candidate before the statue of the goddess. Demeter gives the priestess the basket of emotions.
Persephone, your eyes have held the two goddesses.
She gives him grain from the basket.
Take this holy food of mint and corn from the goddess Demeter, and may it awaken thy soul to eternal life.
And Demeter presents him with a grain, and says the immortal words of Eleusis. Demeter, take this grain from the basket of Demeter. Hearken well, an ear of corn is reaped in silence. May thy soul and that of all present at this holy mystery awaken to eternal life. Here Demeter scatters the grain on the ground. May all beings be blessed by Demeter and the bountiful earth mother Gaia.
Let us meditate on the mystery of Demeter and of Persephone.
The whole company now are seated to meditate upon the Eleusinian mystery, while the priest utters these words.
Blessed are they whom the awe-inspiring and revered goddesses freely love. Soon do they send Pluto as guest, Plutus who gives hidden treasures of the depths to all who seek. Lady, giver of good gifts, bringer of seasons, queenly dare, be gracious, you and your daughter, O beauteous Persephone, and give us heart-cheering bliss now and evermore.
Now join with this company and meditate upon the meaning of the mystery. Accept within yourself the holy food of grain and the holy drink, and feel your body now filled with spiritual ichor, food of the gods. For the food of the gods bring life to the soul and immortality to those who seek. You feel now a tingling right through you, from the crown of your head right through to your body, as if you were having a shower of gold through you. If you shut your eyes, you may see beautiful colors, soft green and gold. Feel this brightness about you and within you, love for all nature. Feel at one, know that nature in reality is perfect, unpoisoned, pure, healthy, and bring these life-giving rays of the eternal beauty of nature into our earth. Let us sit and send forth these green rays, green and blue and gold, to all our earth. Now we slightly withdraw from the scene as we watch the priesthood give thanks to Demeter and Persephone and Hades and Hermes. We watch the procession file out, and we ourselves begin to rise into the sky. My sky, in my time and place. And we look down on the grey castle, and the well shines from the midst, and we see the shades of evening darken the mountains into deep violet and blue, and the sunset bring the gold of Demeter across the sky. The trees are dark, and we hear the evening chorus of rooks in the mighty lime tree. We feel the blessing of this valley within us. And now I come with you as a voice to your time and place. You come back now to your own place and your own body, and you drink a glass of water. You can receive help, information any time from Clonigall Castle, Enniscorthy, South Ireland. The sources for this were the Homeric hymns published by Heinemann and Eleusis Careniae by Rutledge. Shlonte.